Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asia. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and join the gang. So today's video, I'm very annoyed. Okay, for one, I filmed this like a couple hours ago in my like normal setup or whatever, and the footage was whack. Like, I just don't like the way my makeup looked. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. So here I am refilming, which is wild to me because normally I would just scrap it and cry about it and like try again in a couple days, but I really am trying to push myself to be productive. I feel like I give myself a lot of leeway when it comes to getting stuff done. You know, some things I'm like really pressed about, I'll like get it done ASAP, and then other things I'm kind of like more lenient and I'm just like, we tried but it didn't quite work out in our favor. But like, no, I'm done with that because I feel like it's just not, it's not getting me to where I need to be, and like it's not helping me reach my goals. So I have to like, I'm really trying to get out of that. So anyways, I said all that to say here we are. So today I'm going to talk about how to stay motivated. I know it can be really difficult because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and it's the end of February, and usually this is when a lot of people are like losing their steam from their like New Year's resolutions. The gym's not as packed, you know. We ain't saying no names or nothing, but people aren't going to the gym no more. They're just, people are just falling off. As a collective, we fall off, okay? We have all these great big hopes and dreams at the beginning of the year, how everything's gonna change. It's the year of me and everything, and it just, after January, it's like, what happened? So yeah, I definitely feel like, you know, I definitely fell into that category. Yeah, there's no ifs and buts about it. I fell into that category, and I am here to give you guys some tips on how to get out of it. You know, they're also for me, this is what I'm gonna actively be doing to make sure that I am staying on top of my shit. Okay, so so I have my list. I really want to change my room around. I think I might vlog me changing my room. I don't like it. It's just not a vibe anymore. Anyways, so the first thing, the first tip that I want to give you guys is to get into a routine, or get into a habit of writing to-do lists. When I was thinking about this list, I originally wrote like get up earlier, but you know, not everybody functions the same way. I feel like that whole rise and grind culture is very misleading. It makes people feel like, you know, if I'm not up when the sun comes up, I ain't really about it, you know. And that's just not the case. Some people are more productive during the day, some people are more productive at night. So it's not a one size fits all when it comes to that whole rise and grind. Like, everybody's not productive in the same way. So if you just can't get it done in the morning, that's totally fine. Don't feel like, you know, you wasted your day. Just use the hours that you do have to stay motivated and to get done whatever needs to get done. I feel like the only time you should be waking up earlier is if you're feeling like there's not enough hours in the day. So if you're finding yourself not completing all your tasks, or you know, if you just feel like there's not enough hours in the day, then maybe you should consider waking up like 1 or 2 hours than your normal time and see how that works out for you. But I wouldn't say, like, if you're used to getting out of bed at 11, get out of bed at 7 a.m. and change your life. Like, for some people, it's not gonna work like that. So I would say getting into the habit of a routine, because routines, I feel like once your body is used to doing something, you know, it's like muscle memory. You just do it without even thinking about it, versus you know, going with the flow. It's easy to it's easy to not get things completed or whatever if you're not in like a very productive type routine. The other thing I said was to make a list. I just feel better when I'm able to write things down and then cross it off as the day goes on. It lets me know that I am actually being productive, that I'm making my way through my day, and it's just a way to remind me that, you know, I'm doing something every day that is getting me towards like a goal. So lists or routine, or do both. I feel like it's very beneficial. Another thing I would suggest is to journal or set small goals and acknowledge or celebrate them. It's really easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. If you're writing down small goals, it's easier to reach that main goal if you're kind of tracking it with like breadcrumbs to meet the, you know, the bigger, you know, it's good to celebrate yourself no matter what. Even if it's like nothing to somebody, if you feel like it's something, then it's something, okay? All right, so the next tip that I wrote down is to find a way to decompress. So for example, I would say working out, cooking, reading, listening to a podcast, anything that's gonna get your mind off of the bigger picture. So just like finding a way to let out your excess energy, because it's not good to hyper focus, because once you hyper focus on something, it's like it's easier to create stress for yourself when you're hyper focused. And when you stress about things, then you make mistakes or you half-ass things just to say that, you know, it was done. So definitely find a way to decompress and find a way to just do something that it may not be as productive in helping you reach your goal, but it's something just like for your sanity, you know, like painting or something. Just any other thing that can get your mind off of what you do, that you spend majority of your energy doing. So personally, to decompress, I would say I like to work out. Sometimes I like to cook, and here and there, like not very often anymore, I listen to podcasts. I listen to podcasts. So yeah, just find something to put that excess energy that is not your bigger picture goals and stuff like that. Because I mean, it sounds good in theory to put all your energy into, you know, like reaching a goal or being productive and like stuff like that, but it's just easy to overdo it to where you kind of start to hate what your goal is. And it's just like, trust me, if you just find something else to do with your time. Not everything has to be focused on this one particular thing, or not everything has to be productive in a sense, you know. You definitely need time to just chill out, okay? So my last tip, which I think is the absolute most important tip, is to set a day aside to do absolutely nothing. Yes, you heard me correctly. Set aside a day to do absolutely nothing. I feel like your body, okay, so everybody needs rest, okay? Your body is a machine. It needs resting days. Rest is not a reward, it's a requirement, okay? Say it with me. Rest is not a reward, it is a requirement. So if you're one of those people that are just like go, 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 like all the time, your body will stop. It will shut down on you, okay? If you do not pick a day to set aside to just relax, I promise you, your body will pick a day. And your body will most likely pick a day that is the most important, the most stressful, the most like major day, the most pressing day. Your body will be like, I don't feel like it. We're not doing it. I promise you. So make time at least once a week to just lay in bed, to watch TV, like watch Netflix or whatever, read whatever you're into. Just do nothing. Self-care. Just make sure it is very low, like just find a day to rest. I promise. Just find a day to rest. I don't see resting as being lazy. I don't see it as being unproductive. I think that resting is very important. A lot of people, you know, they try to work through tiredness. They try to work through like when their body is telling them like, yo, we need to relax. People ignore it, and it's like it can cause major health issues. It's just rest, okay? I cannot stress it enough. Everybody needs rest, and I'm not talking about like sufficient amount of sleep. I mean like actual rest where you're awake and you're just not doing anything, okay? It's good for the body, it's good for the mind, it's another way to decompress. And I feel like you should take one day out of the week to just sit down somewhere, because I promise you, you being in go mode all day, every day, it's not gonna work out very well for you. Like, I'm the biggest advocate for rest. I tell everybody they just need to rest. They just need to relax. They need to sit down somewhere. It's not that deep. Calm down and just woosah, okay? Just woosah. Maybe sometimes I rest a little bit too much. I feel like I'm resting for everybody, okay? But definitely don't take resting lightly. Definitely do it because your body needs to. It's a machine, and it's still very early in the year. Don't feel like, you know, you'll try again in a couple months, next month, whatever, next week. Like literally today, tonight, even like whatever hours you have left today, do one thing that is productive, one thing that's gonna push you toward, that's gonna like push you towards your goal, okay? Tomorrow you have a fresh 24. Like, it doesn't matter if you're starting this in the middle of the week, just do it. And I promise you'll be so glad that you did. Once you like start achieving goals, you'll be glad that you didn't wait another week or another day or another month, you know? So something that helps me to stay like motivated and things like that, I kind of just think of a person that is successful, or the person that I would like to become, and think about what they do every day. Think about how they're using their 24 hours. Think about what are they doing to reach their goals, how are they staying motivated, what are they doing every day that makes them successful, you know? That is gonna wrap up this video. I hope these tips were helpful to you. I'm gonna be applying these to my everyday life. You know, some of them I've already started to implement, so I'm just gonna keep on, and we'll see what happens in the future and where it takes me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Peace out.